a lot of tactical moves we have seen on the ground. I would like to know what is your favorite moment as a tactical, like which any particular such moment which you think is the great.
Tough one actually to remember as to what was the tactical move. I think just now Adam Zampa has had a number on Andre Russell. Yes, Andre Russell has also scored heavily against Zampa, more than a 190 plus strike rate, but Zampa has dismissed him on 3 occasions in 11 matches. So that's a stat, and I thought that was very impressive as a strategic move to bring back Zampa. Although the numbers are very well known to the captains, but still it's a nice move.
So there are a lot of fans who are watching ILT20, but if you have to give a message to some fans who are yet to put on ILT20 on their screens or come to the stadium, is there any message for them?
We do run a campaign and we do run a contest, both for them, for people who can just give an answer to a question, and we say Jalwa dikhao, Dubai jao contest. We do run it, so that's nice, and it's an opportunity for many people to actually win it and come here. But other than that, I think it's the love of the game, the love of following their stars who've been playing the sport for so many years, people who want to come and watch them up close. This is a great opportunity, because what happens is there are a lot of grounds where you can't even get a glimpse of a player, but especially a few venues, like 3 venues we play here, especially Sharjah. The kind of the seating arrangement is such where always the spectator feels he is very close to the player. Yeah. Plus, it's a nice occasion for people to come and watch a game of cricket and see so many international stars playing in one team.
Now let's talk your favorites. Like, who are the players do you think are the must-watches and one should not miss out on watching them play?
Well, Andre Russell has been one player who you would want to come and watch. Tom Banton has been absolutely brilliant. It's his first season of the ILT20. Apart from the bowlers, I thought Adam Milne has been very good as well. Fazal Haq Farooqi has been brilliant. A kind of growth that he has shown over the past 3 seasons of the league. Gulbuddin Naib has been exceptional with the bat and the ball as well. So yeah, there are a few players who've done well.
Now let's talk about the players who you think are destined for greatness. So the emerging player who can do big, go big.
See, greatness is a big word. So I will not associate upcoming talent or good performances with greatness. It's a big word. So I'll still wait for the greatness to happen.
There's a gap between men's cricket and women's cricket. I would really like to know, how do you see this gap and how do you think it can be filled so that it go beyond men's cricket one day?
So depends what gap are we looking at here. So the viewership gap is probably related to the number of people who follow the game. Obviously the men's cricket is more followed than the women's game. So bridging that gap, it's not about bridging that gap in a month or a year. It's a very constant progression, and once you have that audience with you, you have to sustain it. So the bigger impact I think the sport is going to make is earning more spectators and then retaining those spectators. Even if you're moving closer to that gap and that gap is reducing by the year or 2, I think we are doing very well.
So names like MS Dhoni, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, people are following them, and they are not mostly cricket fans, they are mostly cricketers fan. Do you see that is the reason why women cricket is not getting that much of leverage in terms of viewership?
No, I think we are confusing the subject over here by the following part. Whether it's men or women, we play a sport called cricket.
Yeah.
Men's cricket has evolved over the years and it's reached a pinnacle. It's reached a height which is a massive high. It's not that women's cricket has suddenly started happening and people have suddenly started watching the game. It's a step-by-step progression. Yeah. So with the growth of accessibility, the following is more enhanced. People can reach the person even without being there in person. That will come in the women's game also, slowly and steadily. Whoever is playing for India, I think is a blessed person. To go out there and score runs and take wickets and get your team to win is a bigger blessing. Virat is playing tomorrow, Yashasvi is playing, following years another under 19 player will come and play. The baton will just keep getting passed on. But it's about getting those heroes for the game. Kapil Dev was a hero to many.
Yeah.
Sachin Tendulkar is a hero to many into 10. And Virat Kohli is a hero to manifold of what the numbers of following of Mr. Kapil Dev was. But each and every person has been a hero. So it's only going to increase, but the sport will need to be the base, not the idols. It's the sport which will always create stars. It will not happen the opposite way.
What about having a women variant of ILT20? Do you think it's going to be a big success?
It's an early start to probably a discussion point which can be thought of in maybe 5 years' time down the line. Let's see. It's a bit of an early thought, but even if there's an idea or a thought, it's good. But few years down the line, let's see.